Hi everybody, Martin and Sharon here for their what, enjoyment?
I don't know.
Our enjoyment. We're going to make homemade horseradish sauce.
Say that quickly.
It's not a tongue twister, keep watching. Now we went out to the butcher's the other day because you can't get river beef in a lot of places because a lot of places don't like serving.
Well, it's on the bone.
I was just about to say that, meat on the bone.
Oh, get there then.
So we went to get this bit, and this little beauty,
Oh, it is beautiful.
this little beauty cost us 76 UK pounds. Now that's quite a few bob. So we thought, to give it the justice it deserves, we're going to create our own horseradish sauce to go with it. So over in the UK, I don't know if it's like the same with any other part of the world, Sharon. I'm not too sure, baby. Horseradish normally is a good accompaniment to go with beef. And this ribber beef, very special bit of beef, and we're going to lavish it with the love it deserves. So let's put this to one side, shall we?
Put it back so it belongs.
I'll let you do that while I just explain the ingredients. Is that all right, baby?
Oh, it looks amazing.
Off you go, and don't start nibbling at it, will you?
It's not cooked.
It's not steak tartare.
I will do that.
Okay. Right, so anyway, over the past... The dogs will. Don't let the dogs have it, Sharon. Over the past year, we've been growing our own horseradish plant, and I don't know if you've seen my gardening videos, but the leaves on it were really, really big and really bushy and plump sort of thing. So anyway, I've just been outside and dug the root up, and this is what we're left with. This is the whole root from my horseradish plant. Now, I've been online and I've seen other people who said that they've been out to their garden to dig up their horseradish root, and they come back and they've got long stalks of horseradish root, which is ideal, and that's what I've been basing my recipe on. Now, I don't know how well we're going to do with this, eh, Sharon? But everything looks right on the top of the earth where we grew it in the pot, and all the leaves were massive, weren't they? Really big. But that's what we've ended up with.
I suppose we should have cut back the leaves. They've took the goodness.
I don't know, Sharon. I don't know how it works. So we're going to do what we can with this, and let's just run through the ingredients here so I can show you what we've actually got to do. It's not a very complicated recipe, this, but this is what we've got. So initially we've got some cold water there. We've got some distilled malt vinegar. This is the white one, for example. And we've also got some double cream. Now we can put creme fraiche in there instead of double cream. We haven't got any, so we're going to go with the creme, the double cream variety. We've got obviously the roots, and there's not much of a show there, and that's literally all of the roots that come with it, with the big plant that we had. And we've also got our food processor type blender sort of thing. You can use a grater to grate up the root, but I don't think we're going to really do much with this. So first things first, we're going to do the preparation. We've got to keep as much of this as we can, so I'm just going to peel this and try and literally retain as much as we can off of this root. What do you think about this, baby?
It's a shame it's a little.
It is a shame, but I'm hoping that we're going to get enough off it just to make enough for our special meal on New Year's Day. So I'll just peel this quickly. Now, as you can see, there's not a lot there, and I was hoping to fill that jar, and I don't think we're even going to get a quarter of that jar, but we're going to go with it anyway and start to process it. So first things first, you basically just got to chop it up into little bits. Well, do you want to do this, baby? Because you've got to look like...
Alright, I'll put it in the blender.
Oh, okay, yeah. We'll take turn eaches because
You cups.
otherwise it's... eh? I'll cut it, I'll do the hard work, and then you can process it in the blender. Is that what you're saying, baby? So you can turn the dial on.
Let's consider both for something.
Yeah. Now this root, and I think all horseradish roots anyway, are very woody. And what you best do, you can grate this, but as I was peeling this, I did notice that it was actually very strong on my eyes. So they do recommend that you use a processor to get the thing very finely done, because to do that amount of grating would really make your eyes water. So I'm just going to chop this down into small strips, as small as I can do lengthways at the moment. And the whole purpose of this is to make life a little bit easier for the
Do you want life made easier for you?
food processor. So just chopping this up as small as you can just means it don't spend so long hammering on the blades in the food processor. And it also helps if you've got a nice sharp set of knives, which these are what my daughter bought me last year for Christmas. I said I wanted a good set of chef's knives. or Chefetti's nice, because you've been using them, baby, haven't you?
I use them more than you.
And I don't think you do, actually.
I think I do.
But I'm the only one who sharpens them, Sharon.
Yeah, I can't do things like that. It's a man's job.
Yeah, it's, no, that's sexist. We're in the 21st century, baby. So that's one leg done. Right, there we go. Nicely cut. Right, ladies, is there any chance of us getting you to do a bit of work now?
Ladies.
No, you, baby. Let's see what you can do.
Baby,
Right.
eh?
Right.
Baby.
Now, again, we're not working on specific measurements because the recipe which we've got warranted 4 tablespoons of horseradish. We haven't got 4 there. We've probably got about 2 there, Sharon, haven't we?
But we'll soon see. Got my tablespoon measure out, haven't I?
Yeah, but you've just put it in the jug now, haven't you?
No, I should think that would have meant when it was blended.
No.
No, it says grated.
Yeah, we'll call that grated.
That's not grated though, is
All
it?
right, blitz it up. Put it in there. We're gonna, again, we're winging it really, but we've got the proper ingredients, so there's no reason why it shouldn't turn out nice. Okay, baby, so you're just gonna pulse that initially. Oh, don't go mad.
That's the problem.
Yeah, go on, keep going. I think, I'll tell you what we forgot to do, baby. So add the little drop of water in there. So if you just lift the lid up, it just makes it bind a bit better, that's all. Right, so we're just going to drop a bit of water in there just to aid lubrication. Right, now pulse it, baby. That's a bit better, go on. Go on, keep going, keep going. Now we're looking for a lovely little, well, like a fine paste. Go on, give it some go. Right, let's have a look at that. Now they reckon when you take the lid off of this...
Still quite chunky.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, go on and give it another go then. Right, we're going to take the lid off and just have a little scrape around. Right, so we're just going to remove this. Now, I'm going to take the lid off very carefully because they reckon that the vapour or the gas that comes up for this can really make your eyes sting. So you've got to be careful. Oh, it is pungent. I can just got a waft of it, Cher. Don't put too much, isn't it?
Still needs blitzing a lot more.
Yeah, we need to drop more fluid in there as well. So if I just...
Oh, it smells...
Cool.
I'm going to say it smells like horseradish, but it isn't.
God, that really is strong. Come on in, baby. Oh, what's happened there? Why's that done that? Does that come off?
Yeah, to clean.
Oh, God, the thing's leaking all over the place. All the juices, them lovely juices are coming out.
Cloth.
How'd you manage that? What have you done there?
What if you want it turned to come out?
Bloody mixes, all that's all the flavour there. God, this ain't turned out well, is it? Now, I should cut this really, but we're going to go with it because we're still going to come out with the end result.
Yeah, but people make mistakes.
Not like that, Sharon. I think it's too runny. Hey?
You've added too much.
Don't worry, we'll get over that. I'll show you a little trick I know. Right, so how does this come out of here then?
Oh, don't do it.
Like that, is it? Is that right?
You're turning it out, the water's coming out.
Where?
Just get it.
Oh, what's happening here?
Empty that jug out.
Help us! This is our lovely blinking. What's this?
Too big and watery anyway.
Why does that mixture come out of there? That shouldn't come out of there.
Because I suppose there's a way to turn this the other.
We don't use this all that often. That's the problem.
I use it as blend mix.
Oh, that looks okay though. Oh, it's half pungent. Right, now what we're going to do now? Oh, God,
Jesus Christ.
God!
That thing's burning my skin.
Look! Yeah, be very careful.
My skin
And
sucks.
don't touch your hand, Sharon, your face. This is really pungent.
Oh my poor mixer.
Right, baby.
Did you say that's blended enough?
Well, yeah, I would say so. But how do we get this out of there now?
Well, you tip it.
But it's not flowing anymore. Look. Oh, here we go. There's not a lot there, Sharon. Oh! God, Jesus, you should have a health warning. It really is strong, Sharon. Here, do that for me. Whew. Oh. I'll tell you what, as I say, the idea of putting the cream with it is to take off the intensity, I think. How's it looking, Shell?
You can't eat this. This will blow your head off.
And this is just a little bit. Unbelievable. I think we've ballsed this right up, haven't we?
It's too lumpy.
It's not too lumpy, Shell.
It is. Look at it. It's hard.
Now there's loads behind that blade still, look.
Yeah, well, I can take the blade out. If I get all the juice out, I can take it out the bottom. When you take this apart to clean it, see?
Well, what about if we put a bit more liquid in there now?
No.
Now what are you doing now?
So it can fall into there.
Can you do that?
Well, you just see it was coming off, didn't you? Blimey, it's gone tight now.
I just tightened it up. What sort of a mixer's this?
No, it's a blinking good one because you can clean the blade.
Oh yeah, look, that's what was unscrewed. Look, it was a blade holder. Right, go on and tip that into that jar then. You might be able to pull that out, Shell.
Martin, you can.
It all comes apart. Look. Oh, that looks lovely now. Look at it. All that would have been thrown away, look. That's your horseradish, baby. Now, see, I never knew that come apart like that. Now you can scrape it out. Going through the top. Hope you cleaned your fingers, baby. Hey?
I'll ignore that comment.
Now give that a scrape round inside. Now really, this isn't a how-to now. This is how not to when you think about it, isn't it? So I'm sure you'll see that none of this has been rehearsed, by the way. We had all good intentions. We don't really use this part of the actual mixer. As I say, I didn't know it come apart like that. If I would have done...
Martin, we could have used that.
What?
I would have made
Yeah, we could. We got another little blender over there, which is one of those for making smoothers and stuff. That would have been a lot better than this. Still, Sharon, you live and learn.
You going to taste that?
Well, of course I'm going to taste it. Right, we've regrouped now. We've regathered ourselves, and we're left with that amount anyway in the jar, which is probably about a quarter of that jar, I suppose. So now we've got to put the vinegar in. Now again, this is white malt vinegar. Now, again, you're supposed to do this to taste. Now, because we're not dealing with specifics, I don't know what the taste is going to be. So let's go with a tablespoon, shall we, Shell? Put that in there like that. Let's give it a stir. Now, again, it's to taste. Now, you reckon that the chunks are a bit big. I think that probably looks all right, maybe. But don't forget, we're going to be adding cream to this as well. This is really the base now. Although we've buggered it up, this is your base for your horse.
It smells like horseradish.
Yeah, well, it's horseradish, Sharon. But what I'm saying is, the ingredients which we use, in other words, the horseradish root, the water and the white vinegar, those are the three main ingredients. Now, technically speaking, you can put the lid on that now, and that will stay fine for a month or so. Or, if you want to use it and use it as like the creamed horseradish sauce, you can then take a bit out of that and then mix some with cream or fromage frais, and that will then give you the creamed horseradish sauce. So let's do a little bit of an experiment here then, baby. Wait there. Right, so I've got this little egg cup here now. So let's just have a little test. And oh, Jesus, Sharon, don't put. Oh, that burnt, really burnt. Oh, God. That really was strong. Whew.
Don't waste that much.
No, I'm not going to waste it. Right, so I'm just going to put a bit, let's say a spoonful.
Just put a bit of the mixture, just put half a teaspoon in.
All right. Half a teaspoon into a little... God, that is really, really strong. I don't see how you can ever spread that on your blinking beef. Oh, God, that really was... I dare you to... Well, I'll tell you not to try that, to be honest with you. Now I'm going to take a bit of cream. Now, again, I don't know how much I'm going to put in here now.
Say loads, is that bad?
Yeah, but it's turning it into a liquid though, isn't it? That's the thing. I'll give it a little mix up here. Now, I wish we had some meat or something to put it on, Shell. I'll get Sharon now to put it out onto the table, and I'll just get the camera and let's have a close-up examine of it to see what the consistency is.
I want to see you eat some.
I'm going to eat it. Let's have a look at it. We'll see what the... Oh, look at that, look. Oh, spread it about a bit. Oh, that looks nice. This is, don't forget, it's only a little portion of half a teaspoon. And that's turned into a lovely little... Now, see, that's a lovely little dollop there. Wait, now, I'm going to go and get something if we can spread it on, and I'm going to taste it. With all the meat that we've had in the house, all I can find is a bit of cheese. So let me just cut a thin sliver of this cheese off, Sharon. The cheese is too strong, I can't really taste it. Let me eat it off the spoon. It needs blending up a bit more. I think it might need a bit more vinegar in it. I hope this turns out better on Sunday. If not, we'll be buying a jar.
I have English mustard with my beef.
I'm going through all this trouble and you're going to have English mustard.
I love English mustard with beef, you know that.
This is what we should have used. It's a little, what's it called? It's like a little NutriBullet sort of thing. It's for smoothers and stuff like that. It's a bit easier to handle, you see. So let's just pour all that in there. That looks a lot better consistency now, doesn't it? That's more creamy now, and I think it's supposed to be more creamy. It was still quite bitty in this here. Look, there's still big lumps in it, you see. So we didn't really blend it properly, and that's probably why it didn't release the creamy sort of consistency. You just got to whack off it, have you? It's really potent, isn't it? Right, so let's just tip this down now and see the difference in consistency. Now look at that, Sharon, compared to that one there. So let's just have a little go now. Look, you can see, this is all big and chunky. Look, there's all big chunks in there.
It wasn't ready though, didn't I?
And that didn't release the flavours of the root, because I couldn't really taste it. This now is very, very smooth, look. So, come with me. Come with me on this journey, Shell. Here it goes. Oh. 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 I'm going to really enjoy my beef on Sunday. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something from it for all the mess ups and cock ups we made. But it'll be worth it. Make your own horseradish sauce, creamed. Just cover my tools up.